Hey guys, Charles the Shark Reviews here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Legacy Evolution Leader Class Prime Universe Skyquake. So, here he is in his jet mode, but as always, before we take a look at the figure itself, let's take a look at the packaging. Yeah, I had this guy for almost a year now, so now I'm finally getting around to reviewing him. What motivated me to review this guy is because I recently got his retool, Dreadwing, who's also in Prime, obviously, and yeah, I'm like, I never reviewed this guy, why not review him now? So, yeah, here we are, after, I think I got this guy, like, in March of last year, so it's been 11 months, like, jeez. But anyways, yeah, here's his packaging right here, and yeah, there's the artwork, and I think it looks really nice. And yeah, Legacy Evolution, Prime Universe Skyquake. On this side right here, you get an up-close shot of his face, so it's like a portrait almost. And he has a bit of his jet mode right there. And yeah, a little bit of Cybertronian too. Don't know what that means. Probably maybe Skyquake. I don't know. On top here, get the Legacy Evolution logo and a QR code, free scan via me, and Transformers right here. On this side, you get half of the Legacy Evolution artwork. And on the back, we got Prime Universe Skyquake, Evo Fusion, we'll show that off later. And you got all this right here, 29 steps. You can combine with Deluxe Neo Nose, who I also still need to review. I got this all right down here. And on the bottom, all this stuff. Not really much. And that's pretty much it for the packaging, so let's bring Skyquake back here. So yeah, I gotta say, I think this, him and Dreadwing are probably my favorites of the Legacy Prime Universe stuff, because even though, like, they're not the most accurate to, I mean, as with the others, but, they're not entirely accurate to how they appear in the Prime cartoon. They still are mostly, especially in jet mode, and yeah, it's good enough for me, and I think, these are pretty good molds too. I'll review Dreadwing, don't worry. I'm acting like I'm just like saying everything about Dreadwing in this review, but I'll save that for a month or so down the line whenever I review Dreadwing. But anyways, yeah, back to Skyquake right here. Here's this jet mode, and yeah, I think it looks very, very good. So there's the cockpit section right here, and you got molded seats, and you can actually open up cockpit. Let's get my nail in here. And there you go. So you get 2 seats, and yeah, I mean, you can't really fit any figure in there. You probably have to. The only thing I could probably fit in that is a crumb. Like, that's how small these seats are. But yeah, and I do like that orange translucent plastic right here too. I think it blends in well with the green. And of course, you got silver as well. And yeah, and I like the red here as well. You get gunmetal gray here for the all the thrusters here. And yeah, I think it's pretty nice. And mostly clean here on the bottom. I mean, you can tell his legs are full up right here, but yeah, it's not too bad. I got silver here for the bottoms of the wings. And yeah, so that's pretty much there. That's pretty much it for the overall view of Skyquake in play mode. And yeah, here's the little tabs for Neo Nose. When I do review Neo Nose, I'll try to remember to include Skyquake here and combine him with him. But now anyways, for accessories, he does come with, he comes with the Gatling gun right here, which he and Dreadwing had on Prime. And he does come also with this, like, orange translucent sword of some kind. I mean, they act like it's a sword. I don't really know what this is supposed to be. But you could combine these two into, like, one weapon, sorta, which is what I prefer to do. You just kind of shove this right here in the little cavity right here, and there you go. But anyways, so you can store this weapon in a couple areas. So one is right here, and there you go. So you have that going on right down there. You could also store it on either of the wings, or right here where the shins are. You could store it on top right here with these 2 holes, and I think that's about it. Oh yeah, right here too, on both sides. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that right there. We'll take a look at this more in the robot mode, but yeah, that's pretty much it for jet mode, I think. So let's do some size comparisons right here. We'll only do one. I do not have the original Skyquake from 2010, 11, 12, whenever it came out, but I do have one other comparison right here that's sort of relevant, and that's the only other, well, aside from Dreadwing, the only other Prime Universe Decepticon we got in Legacy so far, and that's Knockout. So, yeah, there's those two together, and that's it. But yeah, anyways, let's get right down to the transformation. I think I got just about everything covered, so let's go ahead right now. So starting off, you just want to untab these front panel sections and just move them down. Next, you just want to bring down these tail fins, and then you just want to go down here, and also you just want to push in these landing gear pieces, and there you go. And then, so yeah, here you just want to untab the wings from the legs, and then you just want to bring down the legs like this, kind of smooth it out. And there you go, so it's kind of got this weird squatting pose. Yeah. And then next you want to straighten out the legs right here. And what you want to do is you want to flip out the toes, and then this one tail fin piece right here untabs from this side. There's like a tab there that goes in that slot. You just want to move this around, bring this up, and then there's a tab right here that goes into this slot right there. And you can close that up. And yeah, you can just do this on the other leg. And there you go. Next, this is kind of the weirdest part of the transformation. That's this right here. It's the lower leg section. So yeah, in jet mode they're supposed to be faced like this, but you kind of want to rotate this all around right here, and then after that swivel the leg this way and then bring it down. Yeah, I mean, it's not too weird after all, but you know, when I first got this guy, I'm like, man, this is kind of a tricky part, especially, you know, with that leg right there. But yeah, just swivel this around, bring that down, and now both legs are complete. So yeah, then next what you want to do is you want to bring up the arms on a weird sounding ratchet joint. They sound like they're going to break or something, but I don't think they are. Maybe 30 years from now, but not right now. And then yeah, you just want to split them outwards like this, and then move down the arms. Yeah, it's still a weird ratchet sound. It sounds like it's screeching or something. Well, maybe not as much on here. And yeah, and then next you just want to split apart this area right here, and there we go. And then next you just want to move the waist like this so you get enough clearance to move this out, and then from there you can swing around these pieces right here and just move the arms out so you got room. And do the same thing right here, and there you go. Then you can move this back right here, and after that just push this in. Or actually no, don't push that in yet, because we gotta do a couple more steps before we do that. Yeah, then next bring down this nose cone section, and then move these pieces out, and then you just want to untab this right here, bring it all down, and hey, there's his head. Yeah. And then next, you just want to have this all configured like this, so that way you can do what I'm about to show you. It's just, there's so much here going on. That's kind of hard to show off. Well, you do also want to flip down these panels right here, and there you go. So that should help a bit. But anyways, yeah, you just want to bring this all down right here, and then there's like this whole area that goes into these clips, and then this is where you want to kind of push this in, and there you go. It's a little hard to actually tab that. There you go. Yeah. And then yeah, so next you just want to bring down the arms like this, and you kind of want to move them out a bit like that, and then flip out the fists. Do the same thing here, and there you go. Then next, you just want to move out the shoulder pads, and let me just move this all around like this, and just move it down like that, and do the same thing right over here. And come on, wanna make sure this is correctly put, and that popped off, unsurprisingly. Here, let me pause for real quick because this is all coming apart. Okay, so I got that all fixed. So now for the final step, it's pretty easy. Actually, let me move this in. There we go. You just want to have the back like this, and then just tab this in right here, and there you go. that's it. Not that hard actually, especially for a leader. So yeah. So once you got that all done, there you guys have Skyquake. Who is a bit difficult to stand because he doesn't have any heel spurs. That doesn't look like it. Actually, no, his thrusters are supposed to be the heel spurs. So yeah, once you got that all done right there, here you guys have Skyquake in his pretty awesome looking robot mode. And yeah, this, like I said before, this is pretty awesome looking. Yeah, again, it's not totally accurate to how he appeared on the Prime cartoon, obviously, but do I care? No, because he still looks awesome. But yeah, anyways, start off, let's take a look at the head sculpt. Kind of accurate, but kind of not. It's kind of like what Hasbro's, again, been doing with these Prime Universe figures. Yeah, I do like the gunmetal gray that they used on the face. And I get the translucent orange here, again, for the chest. You got the silver here for the intake. And yeah, that's nice silver red paint, gunmetal gray. And there's the back. He has his backpack, obviously, but you know he's a flying, or I mean, of course, jets fly, but I was gonna say he's a flying jet, but you know, he's a flying character with wings, so of course he's gonna have a backpack. So yeah. Now, one QC issue I have with my copy is that this fin right here likes to pop out. Like no matter how hard I force this in, it still pops out, because this one doesn't do that. It's kind of odd. I don't know why, but oh well. So yeah, that's pretty much it there for the details. Yeah, this guy's a bit hard to stand because of his rather odd heel spurs, this being his thrusters. But yeah. Now, anyways, for articulation, has on a ball joint. Actually, before we continue with articulation, he does have like a slider joint right here. I forget how it's configured for the robot mode. I think it's supposed to be like forward like this, because when you transform into alt mode, there's like not really much clearance to put that over his face when it's like this. So I think when you have him in jet mode, it's supposed to be back here, but robot mode, it's supposed to be up here, which looks a bit unnatural, so I just prefer to have it back here. But yeah. But anyways, back to articulation. Yeah, head's on the ball joint, move side to side. Can look up that far, and then down that far, side to side, of course. Shoulders do move outwards this much. Man, I don't like that noise. Yeah, they do move out that much right there. Kind of does have a bit of almost like a butterfly joint, thanks to his transformation with the panels there. Biceps do swivel. He does have a double bend at the elbow. Wrists do swivel and can go in and out. And then let me just move this panel back down here. Waist does swivel. Legs can. This got all untabbed right here. Whoops. But yeah, legs can move forward this much, back that much, and then outwards that much. And then thighs can swivel. Double bends at the knee. And what else? Toes can move back and forth, and ankles can pivot. And yeah, so pretty nice articulation. About the average for a modern day Lear class figure. But yeah, let me get this thing up straight right here. Bit difficult, but yeah. So yeah, not too shabby. But yeah, anyways, now for he's about to lean over, so let me just pull him over there. And yeah, for accessories again, he does come with his Gatling gun, which you could configure in his hands any way you want. Or actually, yeah, you can hold this translucent orange thing right here. I think it's actually more like a baton than it is a sword, but yeah, or it's either a baton or a club or whatever. That's kind of what it looks like. And you can have him hold his gun like this, or have it, I think it's supposed to be upside down like this. And there you go. But you can also just add this right back in, because I mean, honestly, this looks bad when it's all hollowed out. So I'll just reattach this into here, and there you go. And then there's this right here, this handle, and you can have them holding it like this, kind of like how I did on the show, or more so Dreadwing, because I don't think Skyquake really had much screen time when he was actually alive. I mean, he did have a bit more screen time as a zombie, but as a living Decepticon, yeah, you can hold it like that. Of course, he's not actually holding it here, but that's an idea of how he should look. But yeah, I'll just take that out of his hands for now. And let's do some robot mode size comparisons. I can get this all configured right. I'll just leave that as is. But yeah, so anyways, the problem is he's got this huge backpack, so makes things a bit uneven, and that popped off. So here, let me just pause this right here, and let's get into the robot mode size comparisons. And of course, we'll only do the comparison here with Knockout, and you can see huge size difference, but you know, that's accurate to the Prime show, because I mean, Skyquake is a pretty huge Decepticon, bigger than probably even Megatron. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, there you guys have the robot mode size comparisons. And there you guys have my review for the Transformers Legacy Evolution Leader Class Prime Universe Skyquake. And yeah, I gotta say, yeah, it's a pretty fun figure. Not my favorite from Legacy so far, but it's still a pretty neat Leader Class figure. Some complaints I guess I have with him. Some of the tabbing's a bit odd, especially with the waist. He's a bit hollow in the chest, I know this. And you know, it would have been better if he had some better heel spurs or whatever, because he's a bit tricky to stand up. Yeah, so there's some tolerance issues I do have, and I mean, this ain't really a complaint with the figure itself, it's just more so with my copy, is this fin piece like popping off. But yeah. But overall, pretty fun figure. Absolutely love the jet mode. The robot mode's almost near perfect. I mean, well, not in terms of accuracy, but just as a figure, it's pretty nice. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this review. And happy Leap Day, guys, because well, actually, I'm filming this on February 28th, 2024, but I'll be releasing this as a surprise review for Leap Day, February 29th, because it only happens every 4 years. So I'm like, you know what? Why not? Surprise review. But yeah, so anyways, guys, make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, share for more, and comment down below what you guys think of this figure. So anyways, guys, as always, till all are one, and happy Leap Day.